Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Missy K. Hey, Siren. Hey, Witchy Nicole. Hey, Wendy. Hey, A Kiss of Karma. Hey, Gladys. So, I just want to make a correction from last night about Miss Slimy. So, it turns out that she isn't one of Noodle Mash's mods. Noodle didn't give her a rent. She's just a paid member. I just want to correct that from chat last night. Hey, Nikki. Please hit the thumbs up on your way in. I really appreciate it. And so first we're going to get to Noodle Mash, all right? So apparently she got triggered last night over the whole wrench gate, over Miss Slimeball getting a wrench. She wanted everything corrected. Okay, Noodle, you win on that. But for some reason, her channel wasn't loading earlier. I don't know if it's YouTube glitch or what it was. But guess what? It's showing up now. So yep, Witchy Nicole, you're absolutely right. It doesn't matter if she's a mod or not. She sits in Noodle's chat. She bought a membership. She's welcome there. And I showed last night that she was the one spreading Mrs. Portland's nudes. And she's still going around spreading a false narrative. She's still doing it. Damn. I showed proof last night, and she's still going with it. Damn. Yeah. She wrote LOL over it. She was sending it to everyone that would. But that's Noodle approved behavior, right? Noodle totally approves, apparently. So, hey, Tracy. So, now 2 hours ago, she responds to everyone upset about her Cracker Jack meme of Jax and Amber. And she's asking everyone why everyone's upset. Well, I'm just going to say this. Noodle, you went at them first. All right? So when you go at someone on here, all right, they're going to respond to you in kind. All right? It isn't all about you. All right? So then she goes and asks this question: did my meme trans shame, weight shame anyone for their disabilities? Okay. A snack of hot air and idiocy. Okay. Now she's, let me just put this on the screen so everyone can see. All right. So here we go. She's promoting a dirty hooker, a dirty prostitute. Now, now let's talk about you, hooker. All right. I took away your F word pass a long time ago. I took it away from you. From a proclaimed lesbian who thinks it's all right to call other people the F word. He likened. So hooker, someone who calls herself a hooker, all right, in my mind, shouldn't be taken seriously. So there we go. Someone who scammed people out of $20,000 still got evicted from her home. Yeah. So Noodle's over there crying. Poor me. Poor me. Poor me. Hey, Sarah. So here we go. Here's her new meme. Noodle approved. So it's okay to make memes of other people, right, Noodle? It's all right. Long as people don't make memes of you. Oh, that's so terrible, isn't it? For people to make a meme of you, but you sit there and you do the same to others. Oh, look there with the strong women. Oh, there's Amy's avatar right there. Strong women. 6 hours ago, someone who likes to spread someone's nudes around. Real classy. Real classy, Noodle. And you call her a strong woman? You call her a strong person? Now, here we go, 8 hours ago. So, first, Robbie shows naked pictures of Mrs. P and her husband without her consent. And now he threatened to assault Amy by doing something to her without her consent. And he was obviously on something last night. Yet you all sat there, even after he threatened to kill you all for trying to mute him. So he mentioned Siren, Natasha, Dickie, or whatever she wants to call Nikki. Do you see the pattern yet? Or are you trying to defend his crap like always? And don't give us any of that bullshit. Oh, well, we tried muting. Blah, blah, blah. The stream should have ended or he should have been booted immediately. At the very least, you should have all left. He has a history of abusing people on here. He's been given far too many chances on this platform. Do the right thing for once. Stop supporting this shit. Well, that's quite hypocritical of you, Noodle. Let's see. You complain that people make memes of you, mocking your disabilities, but you have no problem doing it to others. All right, it's all Noodle approved behavior. Remember, so if you approve, if you can do it, that shows others that they can do it too. Just don't cry when it's done back to you. All right, I'm sick of it. So here we go. I thought Shannon hated Hooker. All right. So here's her 18 hours ago. All right. So Noodle says, I only had one mod for the past month, and that's my husband. Amy isn't a mod. Never has been. If someone can pass that fact on to Tweedledum and Tweedledee, Robbie and Bill, that would be great. Don't get too close, though. We don't want to catch that kind of stupidity. They don't make an antibiotic for dumb passery, right? Dumb assery or whatever you want to call it. I corrected that, Noodle. All right? Damn. Well, there's nothing really to say. It only lasted 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, Pikachu. I owned it. I owned calling someone up on the phone. You know, this was in 2019. And I talked a little dirty. You know, it was just a phone call to annoy someone. So, of course, she must approve of it, Siren. She must approve of the LOL over Mrs. P's badge. She must approve of it. It must be Noodle approved. You know? It must be Noodle approved action. I'm sorry, but that's the only conclusion I can come up with. If Noodle don't like you, then people could do whatever they want to that person. And I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, Noodle, but it don't work that way. Apparently, Witchy. Apparently, it's all right for her to do it, but nobody else is allowed to do it. It's apparently all right for Noodle to say someone's dox someone on her stream, say her full name. It's all right. Noodle approved. She approves of doxing because X caused her such a hard time on here. So now she's approving of doxing, but she goes ballistic when they post a picture of her apartment complex. But that wasn't all right. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy here. Don't get mad, Noodle. I'm just speaking the truth. Yup. Yeah. What you call, and that's the truth. She went after X just as much as X went after her. But here's the thing. Not everyone's going to agree with someone on here. Not everyone's going to see eye to eye. All right? Damn. Sometimes you got to be the better person. And stick to your guns. But her actions are saying, oh, this is okay. Revenge porn's all right. Please, no threats. In chat, please. This is not a place to make threats. Yeah, it is. Hey, Danny. Yeah, that's all they do over there. Which, Nicole, the hypocrisy and fake outrage are insane. It's just getting to the point where it's me, 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 me. Who cares about everyone else? If that's the way the world actually worked, there would be so much anarchy. The law applies to everyone, not just the select few. That's the way this society is supposed to work. Damn. Some of these people don't get it. So, let me get to the CJ accusations. All right? I didn't get to it last night. Nobody bullied CJ off of YouTube. Are you kidding me? So a few people, including Noodle Mash, says, "How dare us? We bullied CJ off of YouTube." Are you crazy? We didn't touch a single hair chin off her little chin chin chin. We didn't even pluck a hair. She left on her own accord. Why is that? Hey, Southern Rose. I think it was because she wasn't making enough money. That's why. She kept complaining and complaining that she wasn't making enough money. YouTube was costing her money to have a channel. Well, I have a news flash for you. It doesn't cost me anything to broadcast on YouTube. It don't cost me a dime. Actually, I make money on YouTube. It's not my fault that CJ spends more money than she brings in. Is it? Yeah, she was demonetized. That's absolutely correct. I got demonetized around the same time as CJ. So it was a lot of people. They pinched us for what they called reused content. This was over the summer or fall. Let me see here. Probably September, late August. They pinched a lot of us. There was this big sweep on YouTube. And some people got demonetized. All right. Happens. It wasn't just me. So CJ got pinched along with me. What did I do? Yep. Southern Rose, you're absolutely right. All she did was restream Amber and make nasty videos about her. She wasn't the only one. She wasn't the only one. She restreamed me one night. She restreamed another person. She's long gone, but she couldn't even raise money on her Cash App. Not Cash App. They don't have that in the UK. On her PayPal to make cartoons because that damn program's expensive. Yeah, they pinched me, but I got my monetization back. I got it back. I just had to go through my channel, clean it up a bit. Any video that YouTube didn't want, I put in my Rumble channel. All right. I didn't delete anything. I just transferred it over to Rumble, and I'm still making a little money on it still. So no big deal. CJ was just, hey, Katie. CJ was just too lazy. No one would pay for her cartoons each month. How much is that program? $80 a month? US dollars. She got pissed when she could only get maybe $20, $30. Wasn't enough. She even had to forge St. Jude's receipt. So, of course, we exposed that. The scamming little grifter. Oh, big grifter, actually, but she's a disloyal SOB. Yeah, witchy. Who would want to pay for her cartoons? But it'd probably suck. So she sat there and complained. And then no one forced her to spend any of her money on wigs or other props from Amazon.com or what any other online vendor to make her stupid little insulting parodies. Yeah. Of course, Siren. She stole most of the ideas from Jamie because she doesn't have an original thought in her brain. She doesn't have an original thought because guess what? She has to be popular. She has to fit in with the crowd. She scans the room and sees what's popular and goes with that. I don't know, Danny, if she has a voice changer. I see something attached to her computer, or her vocal cords are heavy. I don't know. But she even admits that she's fake. She's a character. Why can't you be herself? Nobody bullied her off of YouTube. She was the bully. She was the one being the bully. Have you seen her content? Have you seen her nasty content? Let me give you an example. Singing about micro penis pride. You know who that was for, right? That was quite classless. With her little songs and she's the one who started a lot of the crap. So who's the bully, Noodle? Because the only one that I see bullying was CJ. We're just responding to her bullshit. All right? We're just responding. Get out of my chat, rapper. I banned you twice before. Don't you get the I don't care if you're Granny Fanny or whoever. Get out. Can a mod show rapper the door, please? Thank you. Yeah, of course. She has to be fake, Gladys. She has to be fake, and she has to. Thank you, Witchy. But hey, no one's bullying CJ. All right. If she doesn't want anything, she can just shut the fuck up like everyone else on this platform. All right. No one's forcing her to insult everyone. She's just doing what she thinks is popular. Hey. So Noodle sitting there white knighting for CJ. Ridiculous. All right. Yeah, she's as fake as that St. Jude's receipt. We can see right through you, CJ. We can see right through you. So you can take that little voice changer and shove it. That's if you have a voice changer. And I don't really give a shit if you do or not. But I'm just going to say this. Dorothy was right. Surviving the storms on CJ. So was Marie 21. All right. I'll be frank about that. And she couldn't stand that Flip a Dip channel. Hey, Kimberly. Oh, that is true, Siren. That is true. Why couldn't she just do the right thing for once and donate and donate to St. Jude's? You know, I don't understand that. Couldn't she just make someone's life better for once? She didn't have to lie about it. If she didn't want to donate to St. Jude, she didn't have to. She didn't have to do something. She didn't have to fake a receipt just to make herself look good. I don't know what happened, what led up to the St. Jude receipt, but did she raise money or something? And she said, oops, I spent the money. Got to fake a receipt. I don't know, but it's okay to some people, you know, it's, oh. So, I see some people want to play with matches and start a big fire. You know, this fire was begging to be started for months now. People just have to poke and poke and poke and poke until they get what they want out of someone. Now, I listened to Amber's story and how she became an addict. All right. How she got clean. And I'm pretty proud of her for it. All right. And I'm pretty shocked at the reaction from some people. I think this is what I think. I think that they're pissed that they can't weaponize it anymore. All they have to do is go over to Amber's channel and listen. They can't tell Amber's story anymore. They can't get it wrong. And it wasn't their story to tell in the first place. All right. So that being said, I was over at Robbie's last night. I hopped up on panel. And I'm just going to say this. Let me just say this straight up. I didn't agree with what Robbie said at the end. All right. I got tagged by some people that wanted to rub it in. All right. Do you think that I agree with everything Robbie says or does on this platform? Hell no. I don't agree with them 100% of the time either. But I'm not going to sit there and hate people like some of these people over at the swamp. Now, I saw that Miss Flashlight decided to pounce on a 2-hour live stream tonight. Wow. 2 hours, Tiffany? 2 hours. Coming from you. Wow. Don't you think that's a kind of hypocritical coming from you? Someone that refuses to get clean? Sits there with their meth pipe? Now, we all know that Scarlett likes to sniff a little white powder up her nose. We all know Sally Ann likes her wine. Hold on, Siren. But they continue to go at it. Don't they? Like they know it all. All right. So Sally Ann likes to her wine. Scarlett likes her cocaine. And they have the nerve to judge another person in recovery. All right. Now, I don't like what Robbie said last night, the last few sentences.
Hi. Hey. Sorry, I won't be up here long.
Okay, that's fine.
Mrs. Portland just dropped a video where she decided to be a bitch.
Oh, really?
Yep. Okay, this camera. Okay. Where she decided, because she thinks it's the only way she can hurt Robbie, she decided to drop the bombshell that Robbie and Michael have been communicating, and they're not supposed to because there's the TRO in place. Well,
I thought the TRO was dropped.
No, there's one. There are two. There's one in each direction.
Okay.
And one of them is still in place. Okay. Well, here's what's actually happening. Lokamai and Oscar are both acting as intermediaries between Robbie and Michael, so they aren't directly communicating. When one needs to get a message to the other, they pass a message through to Lokamai or to Oscar. So they don't directly communicate, but they have to get messages to each other when it comes to like finances or something like that, or when Robbie needs to like get something from the house that might still be there. And when he does need to get something from the house, they like send Oscar or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but no, Mrs. P, they aren't directly communicating. And yes, Robbie does have conflicting feelings about Michael, but they were married for 2 years. So, of course, Robbie is going to have conflicting feelings about Michael.
Yeah, like his feelings don't go away overnight.
Yeah, so, I mean, Mrs. P, think if you were divorcing your husband, how your feelings would be you wouldn't necessarily stop feeling anything toward him automatically. You might still feel that love in your heart for that person, even though you're separating from them. So you might consider that before you think about trying to hurt somebody over the internet.
Mm-hmm. That makes perfect sense. So can we real quick, besides Mrs. Portland, can we talk about what happened last night over at Robbie's? Because we're being called enablers.
Okay.
We're being called the cat. It's out of the bag.
Well, first of all, it was Robbie's stream. So I don't know what they expected anyone else to do on Robbie's stream. Because, okay, yes, Robbie and I share a StreamYard. But when it's Robbie's stream, I consider it him taking the lead on it. So he decides who comes up and who leaves and when the stream ends and everything like that. He changes the backgrounds and everything like that so that it's his setup. And he lets, when especially when he's on his phone, he lets me like start videos or bring people up because it's just easier. But it's his stream. So for them to think that I can just boot him or just end without his permission or something like that, that's just not possible. It's his stream.
Mm-hmm. And we can't sit there and control what he says.
No, he's a grown-ass man. It's just like you all can't control what Amy says as much as we'd like you to do it. You can't control what Amy says, and we don't expect you to. Now,
so I'm just gonna say this, all right? I went on to Jamie's panel a while back, and I said that Robbie was clean. All right, I was telling the truth. He was clean at that time, but because people like to poke, he picked. Sometimes he picks up a drink.
okay. It is not up to any of us to judge whether or not Robbie was drinking last night. Anyone else can make their judgments on that. I have my judgment on that. They can make their judgments on that. If Robbie wants to talk about that, he can talk about that.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and talk about anything told in confidence. All right, we're just going to talk about what happened last night.
Yep.
What was shown in public.
Yeah, it's going to stand on its own. I can't say that I agree with the things that he said, but if you think about it, how long they poked and prodded at him and attacked him, and how much were they attacking him over this whole thing that happened on Natasha's panel? And how long have they been attacking him for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks?
So let me just mention something. You know, what I learned from personal experience from other people that I knew that had that have problems, all right, in this little area. Once an addict, always an addict. Now, I'm not saying that someone with an alcohol problem or a drug problem can't get better. All right? But once you have that liking for alcohol or drugs, the temptation will always be there. All right?
Well, look at it this way. I lost 85 pounds. Okay, but I'm off my medication that helped me lose the 85 pounds.
Correct.
And I also have binge eating disorder. And I promise you, there is not a moment where I don't want to just feed my face and stuff my face. Okay? So
it's a battle, isn't it?
it is a struggle. It is a struggle to maintain when you when you have an issue, okay? And these people know that someone has an issue, and they poke and they poke and they fuss and they fuss and they pick at someone hoping to get them to fail, because ultimately they're suicide trolls, because they want the worst possible result for people. They want the worst possible result for people. Okay? And then when they get a bad result, or what they think is a bad result out of people, they say, aha, we were right. You really didn't succeed.
Yup. And this is the point I'm trying to make tonight. This is the point I'm trying to make. They poked and poked and poked. And coming from the likes of Tiffany, all right, who can't even get herself off meth. Coming from Sally Ann, who has the same problem as Robbie. Coming from Scarlett, who can't keep cocaine out of her nose. They have no right to sit there and bash Robbie for the problems they have themselves.
Yep. And again, as I said during Amber's stream, fuck you, Jet's mom. Again, because you knew there were 3 recovering addicts, one of whom had a heart condition, at Robbie and Michael's wedding, and you brought that cocaine to that wedding anyway.
Yup.
Fuck you.
And when I heard that last night, I was disgusted. Jet's mom. How dare you bring cocaine to a wedding when you know that someone will give you a nice big hug for it?
And she shouldn't even have been on it, because she was on Ozempic. So her blood sugars were crashing anyway, and the cocaine would crash her blood sugar again.
Thank you so much, Queen Bee, for signing up for a membership. I really appreciate it. Damn. So Jet's mom, you knew that Robbie would like that stuff, and you brought it to the wedding anyway to tempt him. There's something wrong with you, Jet's mom. There's something really, really wrong with you. Damn. Now, let's talk about the enabling We can't sit there and tell a grown man what to do, especially Robbie. But we don't sit there behind the scenes and encourage it. We don't sit there and say, oh, have another drink. Oh, have some more, have some more.
Nope. When Robbie has been sober, I have never offered him alcohol. So you cannot put that on me.
Thank you so much, Witchy Nicole, for signing up for the memberships. I really appreciate it.
When I've been with Robbie and he has been sober, I've never offered him anything except cola. And that's all he's had is diet beverages.
And we tell Robbie behind the scenes straight up. No sugarcoating it. No nothing. We're not enabling anyone. Damn. I'm sick of people accusing me, Siren, Nikki, or anyone else of enabling an addict. But we're not going to sit there publicly and bash someone when you have some people in the swamp sitting there nagging and nagging and nagging, hoping someone will fail. Good question, darling Nikki. I don't know. Hey, Bernie. You're absolutely right, Nikki. They don't deserve shit from us. And they don't even deserve an explanation anymore. We're not going to sit there and start telling anything. Robbie's business is his business. And they can go shove it. All right? They can go shove it. But I'm sick of people like Sally Ann, who has a problem with her wine glass.
Yeah. Sally Ann has her own recovery to deal with. She needs to worry about that instead of picking on the recovery of others. Go work on the plank in your own eye, Sally Ann, instead of working on the speck in other people's eyes.
Then you have someone like Scarlett, who can't even spell for shit. She's probably too high to even worry about it. That's right, Scarlett. I said it. You got to see the book reviews.
Yeah, Scarlett, an editor who knows punctuation and capitalization and grammar would help.
Did she ever?
I'll do it if you pay me.
Well, did she ever hear of Grammarly? They do it all for you. I guess she never heard of that. She's too high to even look it up. Like for online editors to edit your work.
No, I mean, I'll do it. I mean, yeah. I can be bought. I mean, I know punctuation and grammar like a boss. I'm a boss bitch at grammar and punctuation. I'll do it. I've read worse. I've read Herman Melville.
Yeah,
I
then
mean,
you
I was in Comicsgate. I told the leader of Comicsgate that one of the books was shit because he had promoted it and I could barely get through it because the punctuation and grammar was such shit. And he stopped promoting it.
yeah, and then she goes nuts for how many hours, Scarlett? Because I warned people about Crafton Barnes, the abuser. Come on, Scarlett.
Oh, and while I'm at it, that's another thing. I don't have any issue with Natasha anymore. So people, stop fucking bringing it up.
And I don't care if you go over to Natasha. That's your business. I don't have a use for her, but if anyone wants to go over to Natasha, I'm not stopping you. You can go over to whoever's channel you want. As I go wherever I want. Fair is fair, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can be friends with whoever you want, Siren. Damn. Yeah, and I even went over to Natasha's to check out their little story about Robbie. I know Natasha has a history of showing nudity on her streams, but I went over to check it. Check it. Natasha did no such thing.
No, she didn't. I mean, I was there on panel. I mean, I would know intimately whether or not she did, and everything was covered.
Yeah, and I didn't even see the covered part. I just saw Robbie on panel. I saw you on panel. I saw nothing of the sort. So whoever is spreading this false narrative, you're full of shit. Now, if Natasha actually did that, I'd be calling her out. I'd be calling her ass out. But this time, Natasha didn't do it.
Okay. When Mrs. P originally posted her cooch, well, that's the medical term, is cooch.
Yeah. What is she, cooch?
A bunch of people, so many people, I couldn't even tell you how many people shared it around in emails to everyone in this community. I got it 4 times in
How?
Messenger. 4 times. Including a bunch of the people in the hate mob. They all spread it too.
Huh.
Including Amy.
Oh, what do you know? Noodle, take notice.
In fact, you all know Amy drew LOL, L,
Oh,
O,
no.
L. Because Amy thought it was funny. Oh, look, it's Mrs. P's cooch.
She probably got hot over it. I wanted to puke over it. Yeah, I wanted to puke. I said, "What is that?" I thought I was seeing things. At first, I said, "Wait a minute." And then I saw Amy's name, and I was like, "Oh dear."
Yeah, these people act like they're some judge of moral authority when these people have done the worst. The worst.
I'm saying someone sends siren. Someone sends me a nude photo, right, from the waist down. It stays on my hard drive. It
That's
don't
why
go
they
anywhere. It
that's
don't
why
go.
they call it that's why they call it a hard drive.
Yeah. It stays on my hard drive. It stays on my computer. It doesn't go anywhere, even if the relationship goes south. Because that's why they made these laws. Because boyfriend, girlfriend, they take naughty photos of each other. One or both of them get PO'd at each other. Then they start uploading the others' photos online. Or the one recorded them without their consent, blah, 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 and it's all over the internet. That's why state legislators or state lawmakers decided to pass these laws. So it's illegal. Even if someone posted it consensually, you don't have the right to share it.
Yeah, and we're not excusing anyone's behavior by pointing out the hypocrisy of the people pointing out someone's behavior. And we're not condoning anyone's behavior either. We're just saying that the people who are pointing out that behavior have no business. They have no business.
Damn.
They're the worst doxers. They're the worst real lifers, for lack of a better term.
But then they cry foul when it's done to them, and I'm sick of it. If you don't like it done to you, don't do it to other people. It's that simple. Oh. Hey, Amber. So, I hear Tiffany's sort of triggered from last night.
Oh, Tiffany's another one. She used her connection to the person who can get channels yanked to unfairly yank how many channels?
Yeah, but Tiffany, you don't have that power anymore, do you?
Nope. She abused it till they took it away.
Ha ha, Tiffany. So, you got mad because everyone was at my chat last night. Weren't you? And the worst you could say was I beat my mommy? Was that the worst you could say? To deflect from what your little friend was doing, got caught doing? Wasn't that right? So, I'd like to say this.
Okay, hold up. Libby. I'm just going to say, no actual police person in it would talk about any active investigation on YouTube. So whoever's doing that and claiming that they're talking about it and that anything is a done deal can just shut the fuck up, okay? Oh, and no one up here is named Johnny.
No. No Johnny here. Sorry. There's no Johnny here. Go back to the swamp. So, Tiffany. So all you could do is talk about my mommy. So how's your mommy doing, Tiff? How's your mother doing? I think you wouldn't know that, would you? I heard your mother isn't proud of you at all. In fact, she can't even stand you, can she, Tiff? She can't stand the drugged out piece of crap that you are. In fact, didn't you lie about your grandfather? You lied about other family members because you're a compulsive liar. Isn't that right? Flashlight. Oh, that's right. That's right, Tiffany. You have a son that wants nothing to do with you either. And aren't you a grandmother who never saw her grandchild? Oh, that's right. You're too high to fly on an airplane to go see your grandchild.
Well, that and her child won't let her see her grandchild.
Yeah.
So at least I can see mine. So there's that.
Yeah. At least Siren here can see his grandchildren. But what about you, Tiff? Does your mother call you for your birthday? Does your mother call you for Christmas? For the holidays? To wish you well? Does your mother call you every so often to see how you're doing? I guess the answer is no. So why are you so concerned about my mother? At least my mother's here. Gives a shit about me. Huh, Tiffany? Does that hurt? Does the truth hurt? Oh yeah, you lie about everyone. Is she proud that you're a meth addict, Tiffany? Is she proud of the lady that you have become, or is she ashamed? Huh?
Oh, by the way, Tiffany, your F slur pass is revoked.
Oh yeah. She keeps calling her live-in the F word. We heard that on the video. We heard that on the tape, along with slaps. So we know that. See, people in my chat get to see their kids, their grandkids. Well, even if you were allowed to see your grandkid, you'd be too high to get on the airplane. So, but the only thing you can do, Tiff, is sit there and say, "I beat my mommy." You repeat a slur made by Natasha. No proof of anything, huh, Tiff? Because Amy says it has to be true. No, I'm telling the truth about you. right now, right here, right now. The only person you have is Jeff and a kid that can't even speak for himself. What's going to happen when he grows, gets of age? Is he going to move out and have nothing to do with you, Tiff? Because you're too high as a mom? Tiffany? See? We got parents that take them to see the movie, go to the movies. What do, Tiffany? Sit on YouTube all day
In her closet.
in your slut closet?
Oh, your slut closet merch is at sirenjag.redbubble.com.
Yeah, she got really upset yesterday that everyone was over here. What's wrong, Tiff? Mad you're not getting an audience anymore? Are they sick of hearing you drag victims of SA? They're sick of your disgusting stories. When you sit there and lie to people about your own. Now, I'm better than you, Tiffany, and I'm not going to sit there and talk about your alleged essay because I'm not sure if I even believe it. You're probably a person that sits. We all know that you're just a troll, a shit stir that goes around stirring the pot. You probably made up some stories just to make people feel sorry for you. Who knows? I have no proof that if you're telling the truth or not. I'm not going to sit there and call you a liar on it. But hey, Tiff, if I was just as mean as you were, I'd sit there and drag you for it. But I'm better than you, Tiff. But since you mentioned my mommy, I decided to mention your family situation. And you sit there and you, hi, decide to judge someone in recovery that sometimes relapses. How dare you, Tiffany? How fucking dare you? You think you come on this platform and you act morally superior? You're nothing but a piece of shit. Oh, yeah, that's right, Jeff. You decided to call Jeff the F word and slap him. We all heard it before. We all heard that before. You're even a homophobe. Didn't you get a wrench over at Troll Channel and decide to drag Robbie at his wedding? They restreamed it. Oh yeah, and then Robbie forgave you for it, didn't he? And how did you repay him? Oh, that's right. Must I say anything else? here's the thing, Jeff. Here's the thing. And then you cry that Robbie called the cops. Well, I showed the screenshot, Tiff, that you were claiming that Jeff was abusing you at the moment. Weren't you? So he was just so if you decide to lie to Robbie for attention, then it's all your fault. You have no one to blame but yourself, Tiff. No one should feel sorry for you. Because the only one I see being abused is Jeff. Oh yeah, Witchy. All those horrid things that you said to Jeff during that phone call. Ooh, too many things that are against TOS. That's right. That's right, Tiffany. And do you want me to play that James, Marion, Mitchell tape again for you to remind everyone who you support? It's over at my Rumble. I never deleted it, Tiffany.
I mean, which shooting was it that she tried to claim was a hoax?
Oh, I don't know about the shooting, but I remember that she killed someone, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you killed someone, didn't you? You want to sit there and I may have did a lot of things in my life, Tiffany, but I never killed anyone. Unlike you, who was either putting on her makeup on YouTube or high, and you ran someone over, Tiffany. Isn't that right? Let's not mention that word here.
Yeah, delete all those comments. We don't want Bill's stream yeeted.
Let's not mention that, please. Yeah, but she did do that. Oh, yeah. You've been at this for how long, Tiff? 10 years? Would you like to see, Tiffany? Well, you can always watch on my Rumble, hon. Maybe next time I go live, I'll even play the James, Marion, Mitchell tapes. How about that, Tiff? I really get you going. Yeah, that's what she claimed, Kimberly. That's what she claimed. She claimed that she had this gay psychopathic roommate. That was a lie, wasn't it, Tiffany? Then you came over and you scammed all of Jamie's as many of Jamie's subs as you could. Yeah, I remember. Because someone came into my house, all right, one of my chats, and couldn't stop talking about you. Tiffany. And Siren knows who it is. It's not hard to guess. Has a 3-letter name. Couldn't stop talking about you. And what a bitch you were. Oh, did I say too much? Oh, yeah, that's right. She said how mean you were and how backstabbing you were. I kind of assumed there was something wrong with you after what you did to Sarah. I just kept my mouth shut because I had no proof. Tiff, I was just nice to you afterward because I didn't want you to do anything. You know? But what did you do, Tiff? You thought I was stupid. And you lied to my face. Oh, everyone turned on me. Yeah, that's because they saw you over at Street Rats talking shit. And you didn't think I would find out about that. You weren't even making sense. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, Tiff. Damn. Damn, you know? Tiff. All those times you complain. Oh, my porn is being played. But you're the one who's sharing out the links, honey. They wouldn't even know that you did that if you didn't share it out. So whose fault is that? Yours. That's right. It's your fault. So none of us would have known about it, right, Siren? If she didn't mention it or send people links to it. Frankly, 95% of the people in this community wouldn't give a shit. Except the few straight guys or bi guys in this community. But hey, you know, you have to be the ultimate victim, don't you, Tiff? And you get so upset that people are over at my live. And the worst you could say is, oh, over at someone who beats his mommy? Why don't you show some proof that I beat my mommy? Why don't you do that? Jeff, why don't you prove something that never happened? I challenge you. I challenge you, Tiffany. But you don't really show proof of anything, do you, Tiff? You're just meth smoking airhead who blows smoke out of her ass and
When
gets
there's
joy.
no flashlight in it.
Yeah. And besides the flashlight, who even puts a glowing sex toy in and out? That's too descriptive, isn't it? As a search term. Or a flashlight for someone to find it on their own. If it's up on the hub.
I don't want to find that on there.
I know, I don't. Me either, you know? I don't want to find it. Who wants to find her videos? I know I don't. I don't want to watch. But apparently she wants people to watch. She wants an audience. Do you want an audience, Tiffany? Too bad. You can always leave this community and find another one to haunt. You can always find another one to Oh yeah, Queen, you're absolutely right on that. That Streisand effect is real. She doesn't pay attention too much. But I think but here's what I think. She wants attention so much and she wants to cry the victim. She posts things in chats to bait people. Here you go. Just like particular someone that posts their family photos on their community wall and wants someone to take the bait. We're not that stupid. We have no interest in her family. Damn. But she's just mad she can't get any, you know? Unless she takes a kid's bike to a hotel room. Sad but true. And she got so mad that you Siren got a gnome with a little flashlight up his rear.
I still have it somewhere. Where is
Yeah.
it? It's over there on the mantle.
Aw. Aw, poor thing, you know? Poor thing. I wonder if any more gnomes are going to be made of this trash bag.
Probably not, because Auntie's hanging with Granny.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember the time where Outlander was saying he couldn't get his dinghy in her. What a load of shit. Don't those things stretch?
Well, apparently if you missed Natasha's last stream I was in, they atrophy with non-use and get smaller. So maybe it legitimately didn't fit.
Hmm. Yeah, I thought that they were. I thought that they stretch.
I mean, they do stretch, but if you don't use a veg, if you don't use it, you lose it, so to speak. So,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So,
and Auntie is in her 50s, so
and she must not get any from her husband. So, that that answers the question. Yeah, merch idea: Tiffany gnomes with flashlights.
hey,
I'm thinking of,
it's been a month. I've got new points on my site that makes art. I might do that.
I'm thinking of opening up a pajama store.
A pajama store.
Yeah.
It's tough to do art on things with the legs. I've discovered. I've only got one set of leggings for sale because it's tough to do the art where anything recognizable is printed on the legs. It'll do like patterns, but if you want an actual art thing, it's tough to get anything that.
I'm thinking about like doing pants and things like that because t-shirts are there's too many of them.
Yeah, t-shirts are easy. Just leggings are tough.
Yeah, I'm just
Thank you, Witchy Nicole.
yeah, it's just with me with a merch store. I want something different. I'm looking for something different that will stand out.
Well, Redbubble was really easy to set up, but I mean there are all kinds of places that'll do merch.
Yeah, I'm just looking for something different types of products, not just t-shirts and hats or mugs.
Yeah.
I'm doing something like pajamas and slippers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sandals or something, shoe wear.
Yeah. There was today I caught Ollie and Nugget cuddled up together and I couldn't get the picture fast enough to do it for merch. Because Nugget, whenever he sees that I'm going to do a picture, he immediately gets up.
So, Tiffany, you're going to lose each and every time. So, give it up. I got plenty of things I could play if I wanted to. So, Miss Wendy, not Wendy's here, all right? So, Troll Wendy, you said that I can't disagree with Robbie or say anything because Robbie goes real life.
Oh, bullshit. All the people who might be Wendy go real life.
Yeah, I was just about to say fuck you to Wendy. That Wendy, You don't know what you're talking about, hon. You don't know. Not you. Not you. The other one. The one that's banned here. Yeah, she likes to tag me along with that Robbie Chocolate channel. I don't know why Robbie Chocolate, aka you know who, even tags me. I don't even read your shit. So why do you even bother? You know? So why do you bother? I don't watch your stupid little shorts. I don't watch your stupid little clips. Why do I value what you have to say? Huh? Why? Oh, here we go. Here she is again. Fugly creep. You're the one who talks about people's kids, grandbaby. You are friends created channel with Bam's grandbaby named Mocking. Yeah. Why don't you make sense? So you're so. Oh dear. Here's more accusations. You know. Let's put this up. This is pure insanity. Look at this. This looks like Scarlett's grammar. Doesn't it?
Were you even around with Bam?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't even. I never even.
Oh, she's addressing Amber. Okay.
And then she tags me. You see. You know, I don't even know what she's even talking about.
I have
Why?
a mind to drive to Tennessee to fuck Amber just to prove this Wendy person wrong. There
Damn.
you go. Amber is not unattractive.
Damn. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I was never over at Bam's. I would never even. I wouldn't even entertain her. The only time I went over to Bam's chat was when Amy says, "Oh, do you have any alts you can make for me or let me use?" I want to go over and troll Bam. So I just said, okay, I'll just throw a few rocks and run with a few of my alts. I told the truth and ran. But I got the screenshots of that too. You know?
I mean, Amber's not unattractive. She's got those, for better, lack of a better term for the technical term, she's got those cum gutters. You know, the V, the lower V at the abdomen? She's got that.
I don't. I'm going to disagree with you, Nikki. I don't think Jamie would do that.
Well, I mean, a troll doxed Honey Bunch's picture. Jamie told her occupation. I don't remember who dug up her Facebook or whatever it was.
All I remember is that that troll account shows up at my channel. And I says, we're not doing this. Oh, okay, Nikki. That's all I remember. And it started showing up at all these channels. And I said, no. No, we're not doing this, you know? Okay, Nikki. What were you? Oh, you were just referring to the occupation thing? Okay, all right. So, Wendy, so troll Wendy, why don't you stop tagging me? I don't care what you have to say. Same thing with you, Robbie Chocolate. I don't give a shit. I don't value your opinion enough. Okay? So, I guess we're going to hit the road and let Nikki take the flame now. Just had a few things to deal with.
Okay, I'm gonna hop down.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna hit the road, and thank you everyone for coming, and I appreciate the membership signups. I really appreciate it, and I'll see everyone later. All right. I'll see everyone over at Nikki's when she goes live.